Good afternoon, student. Yesterday we have discussed about the different types of how we can create this data frame using different objects, just like how we can create our data frame using the list or dictionary. So, if you have any question, so first of all, we'll work with the few question answer. Good afternoon, everybody. So today we'll work in the data frame in a different way. So first of all, we'll iterate the different data frames using loops and various ways. So first of all, before that, we'll work with the few common data frame. So today's topic will be data frame attribute. Attributes. Now, after studying the data frame attributes, first of all, just like in the series also we have seen that there are various attributes. Just like in the series, we can change the index, we can change the value of the index, or simply if we want to change the value of particular index in the series value, that also we can do. So in there's just like same in the data frame also, there are different types of attribute. So to work with the attribute, we'll have to create one simple data frame. So suppose we are going to create one simple data frame using one dictionary. So for example, I'm taking one dictionary name, just like I'm taking person name dictionary, one person name dictionary. Within this dictionary, here we'll use two key. That is, one is marketing, one is marketing key. Within this marketing key, there will be another set of dictionary, just like uh, within age key. Within age key, we'll have age 25, and within name key, we'll have name. For example, any name we will put. For example, only his name, file, and then comma, another. So gender. So for this purpose, we'll use here one another gender. Just like, for example, here I'm writing female, and this is one dictionary. So one key under that key, one dictionary is there. In the same way, we'll use another key, and within that another dictionary we'll use. So I'm just copying the same part so that our key attribute will match. Otherwise, problem will be there. If it will not match the type of attribute, so then it will not work. But before going to display the things, I would need to ask one question from here. We will have to answer this. Tell me that whenever we'll display this dictionary, so which part will come as column index and which part will come as row index? So first of all, tell me the answer for this. Till by that time, I'm just changing few values. So by that time, you just tell what will be which will be the row index and which will be the column index. Whenever we'll use this person as dictionary, suppose here I am just displaying the person dictionary, so you can see. So now whenever we'll create a dictionary or data frame using this person, Then tell me which part will come like a key. Key will come as row index. That I also know, but actually I want to know which, or just tell me the exact name. Which key will come as row index and which key will come as column index? Okay, right. Tell me the answer. Value will come as column index. That also I know. Just I need try to understand the question. First of all, listen to the question. Here is the dictionary. Basically, which type of dictionary? First of all, tell me. Just one will only answer. Rest are there. So also you can answer the question. So tell me, whenever we'll create this dictionary, which type of dictionary it is? Is it 1D dictionary or 2D dictionary? First of all, tell me this one. Punit, tell me, which type of dictionary it is? 1D dictionary or 2D dictionary? Is it? So it is 2D, very good. Now, if it is 2D, then what we know? The first here within this key part, within this marketing key, this whole another set of dictionary is there. So this marketing part will come like the column index, come as column index, and the rest part, that is just like age, name, and gender, that will come as row index. This is a simple thing. So that I need. So now let me create one dictionary, data frame. I'm taking one DF name, and before using the data frame, as we know, we have to always import pandas as PD. Suppose we have imported, and then we'll create the data frame. So DF equals to PD dot. Do not forget these terms. These are the things. Now already just within last 2 days only we have understood that how we can create data frame using various data structure, just like 2D dictionary, list of list. Yeah, it is nested dictionary. Yes, you are right. So then whenever we are using the 2D dictionary, that time the key, the first key, the topmost key, that will come as a column index, and the inner keys means age, name, and gender. You can see one point that this example also I've given, that whenever this key will not match, for example here in this for the first one, age, name, and gender, these keys are there, but for the second case, suppose age and name is there, or in place of gen word, suppose gender is there, if it is will not match, in that place also it will provide you nan value. Okay, so remember the things. So pd.dataFrame, we have to pass the dictionary. Here I am passing the dictionary. Yesterday we have done one example that was with 1D dictionary. For the 1D dictionary, since outer key, inner key, two keys are not there, so that for that purpose we have to use the particular terms. We have to use the things that whenever we are using dictionary, we always have to use the index. In that case, whenever we are using 1D dictionary, in case of 1D dictionary, remember, since inner key, outer key, two portions are not there, so for that purpose we have to mention the index. Okay, if you want to know the pandas, so go back to previous videos, you will come to understand, you will know it better. Okay, so now let me display the data frame. So if we display, it will look like this. Marketing sales, two keys has come as column index, and sales has come as also a column index, and this side age, name, and gender, this has come as row index. Now, so next we will work with the few attributes. So first of all, what we will do, first task that we'll do today, that is various properties of data frame object that will fetch first. Various object of data frame object. So our data frame name is df dot. If we write only index, so just like for other purpose also we have used this type of concept. So to fetch the index, or to simply display the index, to fetch the index. So now here which part will come as index? You can see by default index is our row index, that is age, name and gender. Okay, D type object, because Here data type is data frame object. Now if we want to see the column index, so for that part we'll write df dot columns. df dot columns. That also we know if we want to mention our own columns name, so that also we can do. So here it will fetch to fetch column names or column index also you can say, index or names simply, column headings we can say, just like here marketing and sales, it is coming like index, marketing and sales. Okay, it will come like a list of those things. Next is this is very much important, that is access. Regarding the access already we have discussed many times, but before going to go for the access, let me also discuss about two more things, just like df dot size. This also we have used in the series also. So what it will display, so df dot size, it will simply display the size of that your data frame, how much size it will take, size of df object, so that it will display. So here it is displaying 6. So 3 elements are there, so that's why it is displaying 6. Now df, if we want to display the shape, so df dot shape, it will display the shape, which type of shape it is, 2D, 1D, whatever it is 2D, and how much row, how many rows and how many columns are there. At the beginning only of the data frame, we know that data frame will be displayed as a 2D version. So as it is displaying as a 2D version, so obviously it has rows and columns. So it can hold more number of columns rather than a list. So shape of df data frame, so it will display here 3, 2. Now also here one interesting function or simply attribute is there, that if we want to check that whether this df is empty or not, so that we can check df dot empty, df dot empty. So if it returns true, so that means your data frame is really empty. If it returns false, that means your data frame is not empty. To check whether the data frame is empty or not, this is my task. So here it is displaying us false because we our data frame actually holding something, that's why. So these are the kind of things. Now just again I want to go back to size. We know that I told that size means here 6 is coming. Now how it is coming like 6? So if we, let's see, df dot, if we just type here df dot b type to display the data type, it will d types, it will be just mistakes there, s will be there. So in that case it will display object, means all are basically data frame object, and whenever we are using df dot size, so how much memory it is capturing, so that it will show. So 3 rows, 2 columns are there, so 3 to 6 space 6 unit it will take. So this is the use of different type of attribute, and last attribute that will show use, that is access attribute. So df dot access, already I have discussed about the access. Axis 0, axis 1 by default, rows horizontal bar are axis 0 and vertical are axis 1. So it will display the access. So directly I am just displaying the access. Here you can see here the first index, that is index age, name, gender. It is the first axis, that is the row axis, and another is column axis, that is axis marketing and sales. So basically as a numbering, if you understand, this is the axis 0 and this is the axis 1. So this part is quite very important. Later on also we'll work with this work with this topic. So this was up to this part, few basic attributes. Now we'll also work with the few inbuilt function of Python, just like len function is there. If we want to find the number of rows in the file data frame, so number of rows means how many rows in your data frame is in your data frame. So for that purpose, len is a inbuilt function, inbuilt method in our Python. So it will display you 3. Why 3 is coming? Because in the data frame, how many rows are there? 3 rows are there: name, age, name, and gender. So that's why it is giving us 3. Now, so up to this part, if any question is there, let me know. till this part. If you have any doubt or question, and also one point is there, just like if we want to find the dimension of that list or data frame. No, 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 no. We can't do. We can't do. Hash names. We can't do. Okay. So hash names is not available here. So it is not available now. Another topic, another thing. Just one I forward. BF dot ND. This is actually this will give you the dimension. So it is of two dimension, 2D type. That's why it is giving 2D. Okay, or 2. It is giving 2. So the up to this part there are different types of attributes that we discussed. Now we'll go for few more there, just like count of not NA, that means not NaN values in data frame. So let me give the heading count of non NA values in data for this. So if we simply, let's see, I'm just doing one task. BF dot, if we directly use the count function, it has various use. Simply it will display like this: marketing 3, sales 3. Now what does it mean? Inside the marketing, how many things are there? How many values are there in this marketing column? So 3, 1 to 3. In the sales also 3 columns are there. That's why it is displaying marketing 3, sales 3. This is basically used for count. Okay. Now if we want to mention, or if we want to go for particular, we can mention that axis name. Just like this is quite different types. So try to understand. If any doubt will come, obviously I will rediscuss once. So bf.count, it will give you the number of values that is present in each axis. So by default, it is showing you the column axis or axis 1 simply. Even in this place, if we use axis equals to or axis equals to, for example, if we write columns, axis is equal to columns. So what it will give? So in this case, just a minute, spelling mistake is there. In place of axis, we have to write axis only. Okay, so here you can see, whenever I'm mentioning axis is equal to columns, that means column wise, just like for age, how many values are there? 2 age values are there. How many names are there? 2 names are there. How many gender is there? Are there? 2 type, 2 values are there. 2 different distinct values are there. So that it is showing whenever I am mentioning axis equal to columns. Now in place of axis is equal to column, if we write, another version is there. If we only write 1, so it will display the same result. So remember the term, this axis is equal to column and only 1. 1 means that that we want to mention that 1 means the one axis. There are, if it is a 2D array or 2D dimensional any type of object, Python object is there, then it will display the object like 0 and 1. It always axis index starts from 0 and 1. So 0 means it will show you the row index, and 1 means it will go for the columns. So whenever I am using count 1 or count is equal to columns or axis is equal to columns, so both the cases it will give us the same value. Both the cases it will give us the same value. But in place of columns, in the same way, in place of columns, if we write only that axis is equal to index, then it will go for the index. Index means by default the row index. By default row index. Then it is showing the index for this marketing and sales. That means just like the first case. Sorry, just like this one. I'm showing the page here. Default one, that is df.count, that is default marketing. This value is showing. Okay, so this part we have to remember. So today I'm just doing up to here. Tell me, any question is there? Okay, your question is there. Let me use it. So in place of you want, in place of 1, if you want 0. Yes, your question is right. Yes, it will show. As I told, row index is mentioned as per 0 and column index is shown as per 1. So this is the okay. So I think your doubt is clear. So yeah, today I'm just signing off. Thank you.